All right, guys, we are back with top 8 Edison Format at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Juan Ambriz on the left playing Frog Heroes versus Vince on the right playing Vayu Turbo. Glad to have these two back. They both already got 2 wins on the channel, so we'll see. Maybe they can get the third. Vince won, the 2 times he won on the channel were 2 win-a-mats at our regional. So this is actually his debut at our local. Glad he finally came out. I've known Vince for a long time. He's a great player. He's topped a few YCSs, so. And now Juan's wins came. I think he hasn't won in a while because he doesn't show up that much, but he's back for now. And his previous 2 wins came a year ago. He won once in Tengu format and then once with Frog Heroes. But he actually won recently, the week I wasn't there, because I think I was filming. I think I was was it New York? Maybe I was at RBT New York, or I was playing at the remote YCS, something like that. Anyways, so they kind of mirror each other. Vince lures away his Vayu. So what do we think the sets are? Vince's could be Raikou or Hamster, where Juan's is with either Treeborn or Dupe, or maybe a Dandelion if he's playing that package. Now, who am I rooting for? I think I'm going to have to start rooting against Frog, because there's just too many Frog players at the locals right now, so I'm going to have to root for Vince. Surprisingly, because there's just not that many Vayu players. A lot of the Vayu players kind of switched to other decks. So yeah, we'll go for Vince. Vince sends Plague Spreader from his deck to his graveyard. Now, as far as records go, I think both these guys went X1 in Swiss. I know Vince did, but I think Juan was X1 as well. So the set was Hamster and not Raikou. So sometimes you want to Plague before you do that. That way you don't draw the card. It depends on the card you want that you're putting on top. But he's going to Plague, Synchro with the Armageddon and the Plague Spreader. And goes for Brianna. Does he have Dark Arm? This might be a quick game 1 if he's got the Dark Arm in his hand. Brio bounced the back row, which was Mirror Force. Come on, Dark Arm. There it is. Good old Dark Arm. So 28, 23, 11. 1 back row. But this is still not looking too good. Oh, I think, well, he had to bounce both in order to drop the Dark Arm. But now he could, like, Brain Control you, Caius you. Let's hope Vince has Solemn Judgment. We'll see. So Juan starts off by Special Summon Evil Hero Prodigy. Fuses with both. Wow. Ab-Zero and no Solemn, no Oppression. So, yep, but it's at 3K, so you can't ram it into anything. So he has to run over the Dark Arm. Does he have to run over the Dark Armed? Who do you hit over here? Well, that's Raikou too. You could just attack over Raikou. I mean, I don't know. So he chose to just run over the Dark Armed. No, it's at 3K. I'm trying to think. What's the right move here? He has Raikou. So I guess if you want to do the 200 damage, or is the right play to just leave it up? I mean, he's just gonna Raikou over your Ab-Zero. So you could have also attacked over the Hamster. What's the safe move here? I guess just get rid of Dark Arm in case he I don't know, he could randomly book a Moon your Ab-Zero. Okay, so Raikou popped the Mirror Force. It's all spells and traps off the Raikou. After he yeah. So 8,000, 8,000. Oh man, this game has flipped for Vince. Wait, he didn't Raikou the 0? Okay, I guess you're gonna have to Brio the 0. Or just leave it up. Now Vince sets another back row. Yeah, I think this is not looking good for Vince. Now I will say this, Vince is still kind of new to Edison. It's only, like I said, this is his debut at the local, but the good thing he has going for him is that he actually played during that era. But you still gotta, still gotta play. Even like yesterday, I played in Hat, and there's just some things that I mess up on in Hat format, just because I'm not as familiar with the format as I am with Edison. All right, so here he attacks over the Raikou. Vince lets it go. Yeah, this game completely flipped, and he's got a dead Heavy Storm. Oh man, yeah, his Heavy Storm is dead, and now he's about to get Ryza'd. Oh no, yeah, Ryza him, Juan. No, he should tribute the zero. Oh, it's Hiroko. I don't know. What's the set monster? I think it's a dupe. Yeah, I think he's gonna dupe. No, but one of his dupes is gone. Unless if he plays 3, he must have drawn the second dupe. Yep. Get the Treeborns out of the deck. Swap. Send sub. Oh, it's Danny. Okay, so he is on the Danny line. He might be on Future Fusion. Danny line's good with Substitute. That's the only time I like it though. And Future Fusion. But like it's really good with Future Fusion and Substitute. Come on, Vince. Okay, there's the second dupe. Is he on 3 dupes? You don't normally see 3 dupes in Hero Frogs. Alright. So shuffles. Man, look at this board. Vince is getting cooked right now. Juan is up so many cards. Oh, he has a dead 1/1, so he attacks. Mirror Force. Oh, wow. That sucks. He had the Mirror Force. Does he have... Maybe you keep 1 sub in the deck if you have 1/1. Then you can go for the soft lock. I wonder if he did that. He did. Okay, good. Good move by Juan. Keeping 1 sub in the deck. Oh, no, he got Battlefield. Never mind. Yes, he... Now Vince with the charge. Mill Sirocco, Card Trooper, and Deck Dev. Yeah, Vince... I know Vince is on double Deck Dev because we saw him in the earlier rounds. He milled 2 of them off of like a charge or a Card Trooper. Could he bounce back Battle Fader? Yeah, he could have like 1/1 bounce back Battle Fader. That's a if you bring it out with 1/1. That's a play I've never done myself. It's pretty. I know if you special summon it by its effect, it'll get banished. But if you just bring it out for 1/1, bounce it to your hands, pretty good. See, I like Battle Fader in Hero Frogs, but the reason I don't play it right now is because it makes oppression. It's like better against frogs, against Frog Hero, and Deck Dev even better. But I've thought about playing 1 Battle Fader because sometimes you'll just lose games with Frog Heroes because your opponents will just do a ton of damage, just go in, be really aggressive, whether it's Vayu or Black Wings. That's what I've noticed. So he rises him and then deprisons the Ryza, and Vince resets the monster. Here he soul exchanges the set. Tributes for Caius, gets the deprison, can't attack. He's got Econ, Stratos. Yeah, Vince has no card. This I think this game's over. I don't see how Vince gets out of this one. He needs like to steal the game with like return or even burials. Okay, I think Juan's winning this game. There's just some games where Vayu just can't beat frogs. They just get overwhelmed. That's why they're main decking the double deck dev to give themselves a better frog matchup. Game 1. All right, so he attacks with Caius. Oh, I wasn't even keeping track of life points. I apologize. I was so locked in the game. I mean, he took what 23 with the Brio and the Dark Arm and the Hamster, so he should be at 18 unless there's some damage I missed. Ab-Zero attacked over Dark Armed. I apologize, guys. All right, tributes for another Caius. Targets the old one, which is he's gonna chain bottomless. It's the bluffed heavy storm. Activates miracle, and it looks like that's game. Yeah, he has targets for sure. So yeah, but maybe that was another hit I missed. But Vince's win. Okay, my bad. I apologize, guys. I'm gonna keep track of life points better that game. Okay, here comes charge. Mills Necro, Dark Arm, and Kai. It's okay. At least you don't have to worry about a Dark Arm for the rest of the game. So charges for Raikou. There must have been like some 2400 damage I missed somewhere. So now Vince sets a monster, sets a back row. Passes back to Juan. Will Vince pull off the Legacy 2-0 and get back to top 4? Now, so far, the 3 times that Vince was featured on the channel, all 3 times he made the finals, but they all came at our regional in the Winnamats. Alright, so he flips Raikou, chains MST, hits Brain, Bottomless Road, a bunch of one-ofs. MST's the rug. Tributes to Raikou for Sirocco, attacks Ambriz for 2k. Ambriz with the Mirror Force. Do I side out Mirror Force against Vayu? I think I do sometimes. Yeah, because what they'll do is like they won't attack you with Dyna most of the time. They'll just summon it and then switch to defense mode. All right, here comes Arma from Vince. Sends Plague Spreaders. So I think we know. Did he set the Mirror Force or he kept the Mirror Force in hand? So he's going to top deck for Plague. He's going to Brio him again. He did that last game. Oh, Juan's got Karma Cut, Brain Control, Treeborn Frog. I actually think he didn't set the Mirror Force because he probably has a Regeki Break or something to stop the double bounce. Oh, no, he did set the Mirror Force, not the Karma. Oof. Is that game? Oh, that is game. Brio, Sirocco. Yep, that's game. Quick game 2. So we are going to game 3. Maybe he should have set Karma Cut there instead of the Mirror Force. Me, I probably would have. I like to set. Especially with Treeborn, it would have bought him another turn. Yeah, I think he 100% should have set the Karma Cut instead of the Mirror Force. But he might be holding Karma Cut for Dyna. But still, especially because he had Treeborn in his hand, he should have set Karma Cut. All right. So game 3, will Vince pull off the Legacy 2-0? He starts off by Ambriz sends Treeborn off swap. Vince summons Trooper. Mills Dark Armed again. All right, so he hits Vince hits it for 19. Come on, Vince. Vince, quit milling Dark Arm, man. So summons Alias, attacks him for what, 15? Oh, he did it. You guys saw that? You can tell his hand is bad, and so many people do that. When they really need something, they'll like shuffle the card as they're drawing it. It's like, come on. I don't do that. All right. So we're at 61 to 65. Maybe Vince needs an ulti Dark Arm because he keeps milling that secret 2 games in a row. Yeah, maybe you need an ultimate rare. I mean, look at Juan. Juan's got a nice Frog Hero deck. He's got ulti Alias, ulti Treeborns, and now Vince summons Arb again. I want to say something about Juan. One time we were playing. I had just came back from getting second place at the Ultimate Time Wizard and YCS Indy. And Juan shows up to the locals a few days later. Yeah, like 3 days after I just got second place. This man pulls up with Fraser Smith's exact deck list and beats me at the I think he beat me. No. I think I won, but only because I beat him in time. I think that's what happened. Yeah, I beat him in time. Anyways. Here comes Armageddon Knight, sends Vayu. Banishes Vayu and Sirocco to bring out Armed Wing. And here comes Regeki Break, discards the Swap Frog, gets rid of arm wing, so now he can run over the alias. And now Vince is going to set 2 or 3 back rows. Come on, heavy. Oh, he's got, I think he likes siding in breaker. So he's got Stratos. He can summon Stratos and pop some back rows too if he wants. Dusts one of the back rows first. Hits the Mirror Force. That's an okay hit. Standby Treeborn, he gets crowed. Now, do you summon Stratos or do you summon... Stratos doesn't target, so he decides to go with a breaker. Break. Yeah, you can rug it if you have rug. He does rug it. Okay, good. No matter what he did, he was going to get rugged. Ah, no. Now looking at it, he should have gone Stratos. Because then he could have miracled him. But you could just do the... It's fine. He can do it next turn. No, I think he should have... Now looking at it, he should have summoned Stratos because... I'm thinking. This is tough. Stratos or Breaker? Because if you go Stratos, if he stops it, then you can Miracle Fusion. But at the same time, Breaker is always live. Versus Stratos, if he runs over your alias, now you don't have the option to pop a back row with Stratos. So I think maybe you go Stratos there instead. I don't know. It's not an easy choice. But then next turn you can maybe you decide to search instead of summoning. So yeah, it's not an easy decision. I don't know. That's something I really have to think about. But here comes Wind Control, as my friend Donnell likes to call it. WinCon. Not BrainCon, WinCon. All right, so he tributes the alias for Sirocco. Takes 800. Did he not attack? I don't think he attacked because he would have Mirror Forced it. But here comes Miracle Fusion. Summon Stratos. So he is going to do the play anyway that we talked about. So he's going to pop the back row. Come on, Torrential. Oh, I mean, he could chain it, but probably not worth it. So he attacks for 5, so 23 total. Vince with 2 cards. Sets. Hopefully it's a Raikou or a Hamster. Oh, he has another Miracle? Oh, he's going to have to fuse with both of them on the field. Yep. But you'll guarantee blow up the monster, but is it worth it? Oof. I don't know. Blows it up. Attacks for 25. Leaves Vince at 100. And passes to Vince. So we know Juan's got Mirror Force and another card in his hand. No Vayus in the grave. Activates Burial. Okay, that's... You can crash with Armor Master. No, Vince, you had an arm... No, Vince, he had an armor... He could have made Armor Master. He had an Arm Wing in the grave. So he tributes for Ryza and attacks for game. So congrats to Juan. Vince cannot pull off the Legacy 2-0. And, yeah, Juan's moving on to top 4. We'll see if he can get that 3rd win on the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed that match. And check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. The code is my first and last name, Oscar Zelaya, one word, all caps. Yep, I'll see all you guys next time. Bye.